Pasta bake. We're going to teach you how to cook pasta correctly, properly in boiling water, and then we're going to bake it off to change the sensory properties at the end. First things first, a pot, at least half fill it, and then put some salt in there. Alright, salt just helps add flavour to the pasta. It also changes the boiling point.
Is it with hot water or cold water?
Hot water will be faster because we are going to boil it. So just putting it on, salt the water. So what we'll do, the recipe says to make one each. They'll do pretty good enough pasta for two, so one pot between two students. But everyone's doing their own recipe. That makes sense? So get you to go do that now. Alright, so the water is heating up. I've put a damp cloth underneath my chopping board so my board doesn't slide around. I'm going to chop up some chives, so these are part of the onion family, and they give it a nice bite. When I cut, so my finger and my thumb, I'm going to hold everything in so it doesn't split around the board. I'm going to claw my fingers so my nails are facing towards the knife. The knife won't leave the board. And I'm just moving the knife in a circular motion like this as it goes up and down on the chives. And as it gets closer to my fingers, we'll then guide the knife. I'm just feeding it back. These knives are very sharp, be very, very careful. Lots of students will hold it this way, or lots of people. I've seen a student take off a fair bit of his thumb because he cut his thumb. When I first started cooking, I was always missing this corner of my finger because I was always slicing it off. So you've got to get the habit of fingernails towards the knife. And I'm using this part of the knife to cut with, not the tip. If I'm trying to use the tip of the knife, I'm doing this, I'm lifting my hand up too high, and it creates bad ergonomics or sore wrists. So try and use the bits closest to your hand. And that's heaps. Clear the board off, so always have a clean board. And the parsley, it's already been washed. Should have been washed. I'm going to keep a little bit for garnish. The garnish is just a decoration, so a little stalk. And pull the leaves off. And this time, slightly different. My hand is going to stay on one end of the knife, so it keeps it on the board. I'm just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And I move around the board. So once I started it, same as before, just feeding it through, and then roughly hacked. That'll do for now. I was just spend a whole lesson watching me chop parsley. Done now, off the board. Gonna take my chicken fillet. One fillet. It's actually a tenderloin, which is the inside of the chicken breast. And the recipe says it's thinly sliced, so holding it the same way. I'm just slicing it. And that's it. Now I'm keeping it separate. I cut the chicken last because I don't want to cross-contaminate. I don't want the chicken touching my herbs because this is going to go on at the end. I'm not cooking it, so any germs that are on it will not get killed. I've also just touched different things, but when I cut things, when I'm using a knife, I'm right-handed. My right hand is always clean and dry. So my left hand's been touching the chicken, so I can't touch this with my left hand because it's got chicken germs on it. Right hand's pretty clean. If your hand gets wet, it's hard to hold the knife and it'll slip. My water is now boiling-ish. It's not the fastest boil, but it will do. We're looking for a rolling boil. A rolling boil is 100 degrees Celsius, and the top of the water is broken and it's just all turbulent. So in goes my pasta, it's already salted. Give it a stir. If you don't stir it, it's going to sink to the bottom and stick, and it will stay there and just burn to the bottom of the pot. Alright, while that's happening, I'm going to turn on this one. Start Alright, I'm going to vary the recipe slightly. I'm not going to cut the butter in half and add half. I'm just going to put it all in there to start with. It's a very basic recipe today. It's got garlic, chives instead of onion, a little bit of chicken and some cream. It's a very, very basic chicken cream sauce. Let's wait for it to boil. How do you know when your pasta's cooked?
It's like really soft and it's like
Soft?
Like it's like when it doesn't stick. Yeah.
When it doesn't stick? People will say you throw it on the wall and it sticks. I don't want to see that today. It's going to be al dente, which means to the teeth. So you bite into it, it's got a little bit of resistance, It's not mush and it's not crunchy. The easiest way to tell if you're not don't want to taste it is take a piece out, it's going to be very hot, put it on the chopping board, cut it in half. If you can see a white ring or line through the pasta, it's not quite cooked. If you cut it in half and it's all the same colour, that's cooked perfectly. Alrighty, so this is just about ready. Speed things along. You go to the chicken. Yes.
How come you're only having half a cup of pasta?
Because it's going to swell up and expand, we're using half a cup of cream. We've got chickens, you end up with about 1.5 cups worth of actual food to eat at the end. One of the traps that even I fall into occasionally is I cook too much pasta and not enough sauce. You've got to think about all the ingredients combined. So, what's that, about 50 grams of chicken, cup of pasta, half a cup of cream, and then it's going to end up being enough to fill up 2 cups, possibly, of 2 ramekins of pasta back at the end. Right, just moving around so it doesn't stick. Quick flip your game. If you're going to try that, come and see me first. How do I know when the chicken's cooked?
Why?
Sorry?
Golden.
It'll be golden on the outside, but what about the inside?
Why?
Don't know. Yeah. Yeah, cut it. See how it's a little bit pink now on the outside? That's not cooked. If it's white the whole way through, then it's definitely cooked. So if you're not sure, take a knife and cut the fattest piece of chicken in half. If it's white the whole way through, it's done. The other way, if you don't want to cut it later on when you get used to it, is by feel. You touch it, and if it has a bit of resistance to it, it starts to feel like it's breaking under the pressure of your thumb or finger, then it's cooked. Right, so it's almost cooked through. And now add my garlic. The recipe says half a clove. We're not using clove garlic, so we're using crushed garlic. So probably that is enough. If you want more, no one's going to talk to you for the rest of the day. The difference between a good pasta sauce and a dodgy pasta sauce is people just put all the ingredients in and boil them up. By doing it this way, the ingredients are starting to cook and stick to the bottom of the pan. See how that one's going a little bit brown? Yeah, so it's starting to stick a little bit. The flavours are sticking to the pan. Then when I add the cream, it's going to deglaze or lift all those flavours off the pan. Then the sauce will taste like chicken and taste like garlic. So have a garlic and chicken flavoured sauce, not cream with garlic and chicken through it. I add the garlic then and not too soon because the garlic will burn really quickly. Yeah, breaking it in half, that looks cooked. Now throw my chives. Throw my cream. The recipe says to cover and boil for 4 minutes, but we're using just a large frying pan to need that. Move it around a little bit. My pasta's cooking nicely, it's not sticking. I forgot the salt, yes.
How much cream did you say?
It's half a cup of cream, it's on the recipe. This is pink rock salt, possibly from the Murray River, or there's somewhere overseas that makes it too. Going to give it a crack. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's Himalayan. There are other pink salts. It's not as strong, just comes from different locations. It looks fancy, sounds pretty cool. And then a little bit of pepper as well. Not too much. If you're making this at home, you could put other things into it. Let's say like mushrooms or pumpkin. I had a really nice pumpkin pasta last night. It's beautiful. Pumpkins through sauce. Now you see the cream starting to boil. Around the edges it's going a bit darker in colour, which just means it's very close to splitting on the sides. I'm going to stop that right there because my pasta's not quite cooked. When my pasta's cooked, I'll drain it and I'll show you how to combine the whole thing together. Alrighty, so this pasta is cooked, I've checked it. So I've cut it in half, you have a close look at that. There's no little ring in there, it's all perfectly the same colour, which means it's spot on. I'm going to drain this into the sink, out, using a sieve or a strainer. In it goes, back over here. Turn that off. Turn the pasta sauce back on again. Okay. That is back on. Warming it up, I'm going to put the parsley in now. If you put the parsley in too early, it goes brown and wilts. Pasta's drained. I put that in with the cream. Now, I want to cook this in the pasta in the cream just for a minute or two. If you have a look at it now, the pasta's gone straight in, the cream's falling off it. But by cooking it in the cream, the pasta will soak up and absorb and hold on to the cream better. So you don't end up with cream with bits of pasta in it again. this point in time, we're going to have to taste it or check it for seasoning to make sure it doesn't taste too bland with the flavours in there. So, a little bit. It's not bad. A little more salt on that. Mix that through. Into our ramekins. Whoops. If you like mushrooms just go absolutely amazingly. And it's a bit like carbonara too. If you use bacon instead of chicken, you end up with a carbonara sauce. Just taking that down. Oops, stick that in. So, and then measuring spoons, yes.
Can you give me an Alfredo pie?
Yes. Tablespoon of cheese. Now the recipe doesn't have cheese listed in the ingredients, but it's actually listed as an extra in the method. So tablespoon of cheese on each one. In the oven. We're just going to bake that until the cheese melts, starts to go golden, and then it's done. Done. Using dodgy tongs. Dodgy tongs aren't going to work. So I have to use oven mitt. Goes on there. Take my parsley that I saved earlier as a garnish, and it's a bit too long, so I'll rip it off. Just place it like that. That just adds some colour, makes it prettier. That's all it is. So nice and golden on top. That's actually the Maillard reaction, so it's proteins and the starches with dry heat making it go golden brown. Dries up the pastry a bit. These ramekins are really, really hot.
Do you eat the
parsley?
Yeah.
Yes. Good question. Whenever you garnish or decorate food, always decorate it with food that's in there. I would not put basil on there because there's no basil in it. Okay, I could decorate with chives or parsley. And just a little interesting side note, before they had toothpaste back in the olden days, that's how they used to clean their teeth. So they used to eat parsley between courses or after a meal to help refresh or change their breath so it didn't smell too bad. That's it.